Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the mound today, Mason Thompson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Liner, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That's hard hit on the line. Robles makes the grab on the run. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but nothing. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Casey Mize. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Righty to the plate. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Robles on at first. Nobody out. Hammered. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now at the plate, Joey Meneses. In the air, right field. McKinstry makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Lane Thomas. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First offering misses the mark. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Falling behind 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Dom Smith stands in. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. And there's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One and two here. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from. And welcome back. Top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Back up the middle and a base hit.
We'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Spencer Torkelson swings through it for strike one. That one ripped. Robles brings it in, and there's one down. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Fought off foul. Rogers at first, one gone. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stepping in, hit on the ground might be 2. To Downs, that's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Pitch. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. Third out. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And ball one. Kicks and deals. This one in the air right field. McKinstry under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Jeter Downs to the plate here. That one misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That missed. That's a
Good
ball.
eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. And the count's full.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Rogers has this one sized up, puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs. Here's Victor Robles. Reached on an infield single his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. High in the air, out to right. McKinstry has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And the Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Nationals Park. Now here is Orlando Arcia. The pitch. The other way, and there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The tag at third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time, he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
And now, Kerry Carpenter. And that's the third out. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. Garrett getting the start in left. 27 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Meneses in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's a strike.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Meneses checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And the righty deals. This one smacked out to left center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. Thomas in his 4th year batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And that's in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it, makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Thompson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Digging in, Andy Ibanez. Meneses settles underneath it, snags it for the 2nd out. And now Jace Young. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Torkelson on his way to 3rd. And he'll pull into 2nd safely.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's going to be number 33. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Thompson puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Tigers strand. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's going to be Hebert Ruiz. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that one in the air, center field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. He did 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Base hit, center field.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Yeah, the batter now, Zach McKinstry. In the air, out towards right center. Robles moving back for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Green around second, headed for third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ildemaro Vargas. That one missed.
1-0.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. McKinstry hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeter Downs. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground, and foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Jake Rogers. Rogers, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Thompson back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the pitch. Out towards right center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And the slider catches the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. And there's a strike.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Jace Young. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. Lifted in the air, right center field. It spills out of his glove. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, as an outfielder, your eyes get big when you have an opportunity to catch a fly ball and then gain an assist and cut a runner off. What you have to do first things first, and that's make sure you secure the baseball. If you don't do that, there's no opportunity for an assist.
And it's fouled away.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called. Here's Orlando Arcia. Line drive. Over to Smith. That's the third out. Huge opportunity missed. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the sixth inning. And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. There's the strike.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Meneses gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away now. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. In there for strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Riley Green. And he deals. This one in the air center field. Robles makes the catch. 1 down. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. On a line, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Line and a base hit into right. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Check swing. Went around. Slider right there. At the belt and fires. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 1 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Dominic Smith. The pitch. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one fouled off.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeter Downs. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That misses. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
In the air, foul off first. Torkelson makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jordan Weems.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Substitution now at first base. Detroit going with the pinch runner, Matt Vierling. And here is Andy Ibanez. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Fires to the plate.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Go ahead run on base. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. And one gone. And now the center fielder, number 33. Swings through that one. 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now it's even up. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
One down. Orlando Arcia up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Vargas zips it to first, and there are two outs. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Andres Machado.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Line drive, base hit. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. So coming into the game now on defense, Matt Vierling. He takes over as the new first baseman. So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Victor Robles. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The tying run at the plate. Ball one low.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now, Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Upstairs. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And a foul ball. Out to short. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Jake Rogers will hit next. In the air, left field. Garrett makes the catch, and there's one gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swing and a slow roller. Garcia to Downs. That's one. Over to first, safe. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom nine. Now it's the DH, Lane Thomas. New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-0. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Trying to move him over here. And it goes just foul. 0-1 down. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. One-run game, bottom nine. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike three.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Check swing, went around. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Next offering upstairs. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on quite a few hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.